and welcome back to another episode of Teach Me in 10. Today, we'll be exploring how MGI is redefining lab automation with customizable solutions that address real-world challenges. We're joined by Jonathan Ramos Acaro, Automation Technical Lead at MGI, to explore how the company is transforming lab automation. Hi, Jonathan. Thanks so much for joining us today. I can't wait to hear more about MGI's automation solutions. So let's get straight into it. What are the most pressing challenges labs face when adopting automation, and how does MGI help overcome them?
First of all, thanks a lot for this invitation. And second, most importantly, lab automation offers high consistency, reliability, accuracy, and the most important is to free up the human resources for the most complex and creative tasks. Although lab automation is still facing some challenges, for example, labs has different mix of legacy systems that have different providers, different services, maintenance, different support. However, MGI offers all-in-one solutions. At every step in the lab workflow, and automation systems can be implemented from MGI with all the support that is required for every system. In the terms of NGS workflow, for example, which is the main core of business of MGI, we have developed at every step of this workflow an automation system that makes the difference, improve the efficiency, the accuracy, the throughput. So NGS is the most widely adopted approach for genetic analysis and still has some repetitive tasks where MGI has improved.
So how did MGI's journey into automation begin?
The MGI journey in automation began in 2016 alongside the development of our first sequencer. As we grew in the sequencing world, automation was always at the key focus at MGI. So as we grew, we expanded our technology to improve the sequencing workflow. And that is where we saw the potential of our system, not only in the sequencing world, but also all along different scientific fields, such as immunoassay, other type of genotyping using PCR, qPCR, cancer research. So we saw the potential of our system in those fields, and that is why we are now promoting our system all along the different fields.
So why has MGI made automation a core part of its mission?
Our vision goes beyond creating innovative products, and actually the main focus is to offer solutions for real-world problems. For example, during the pandemic testing, our systems such as the STP 3000, 7000, the 960, they play a crucial role on testing the disease that was at that moment, and we rapidly detected, for example, possible outbreaks, monitoring, and improve the detection for those that needed a rapidly healthcare assistant. That is where MGI made a huge impact, for example.
That's a great answer. Thank you. So what automation platforms does MGI offer?
As I mentioned before, we started with the NGS workflow. So for those that are in the scientific world, they know that these require different steps, starting from samples processing, extraction, library preparation, normalization, pulling, many different tasks where MGI offers an automation system. As we say, wherever there is an electronic pipette, an MGI automation system can be implemented.
Why do customers choose MGI's automation solutions?
So it's only 9 years when we started in the journeys of automation, but we are already at the forefront of innovation, offering important features in the market such as liquid detection, pressure liquid level detection, rotational grippers, many features that are valuable for nowadays. But what customer value most is actually the support. Right, we have implemented a strong support behind every MGI system, that, for example, we take our time to deeply analyze the lab requirements, not only in the workflow, but also the layout, the needed of consumables, reducing the waste, what is important for the customers, such as quick software. We are capable to develop this nowadays. So I am part of the group of customized solution, and our goal is not only sell you another lab equipment, is to provide you that solution that your lab needs.
I love that. I like a personalized approach. Can you share an example of MGI's automation in action?
For example, the MMHP, which is the Microbiome of Humans project. So you can imagine the impact in work that has 50,000 extractions and 21,000 library preparation. So here is where MGI automation system had a huge impact, from preparing the samples from the beginning until doing the sequencing and the data analysis. All along this project, MGI automation played an important role.
So, does MGI only produce automation solutions for NGS workflows?
Not at all. We started with NGS and we were so successful in automating this complicated workflow that we saw the potential of our system in other scientific fields. For example, cancer research, molecular diagnostics, other type of genotyping, qPCR, PCR. But the most important is our team of experts, where I am included. We developed the application, the hardware, the software. We customize the system for the lab application, for example.
Amazing. So, how is MGI making customized automation more accessible?
Is what we call democratizing automation, right? We believed that providing the most advanced feature for all lab sizes and for all budgets. So that is our main goal, and we offer always a flexible solution that can have an impact at different steps of the lab workflow. It's not necessary to purchase a lot of equipment. We can start from implementing one equipment and then always provide you guidance and support to improve this automation. Something that I have learned in the automation world is that automation always brings more automation, because it brings more resources, brings more samples, brings more revenue to every lab. That means that in the future it improves the throughput and the lab workflow, and where is MGI can provide you another automation system.
I love that. I love that your automation solutions help a lab grow, and then as it grows, they can come back and get more solutions from you. So, what else should we know about MGI?
So MGI is more than just an automation provider. We consider ourselves as partners of every lab in the world. We offer to our customers deeply training, customer experience. We invite our customers here in Berlin, in Europe, to our customer center experience. Visit us to know all the innovative products that we have related with NGS sequencing, but also related with automation in all the different type of fields. We also provide expertise training. As I mentioned, we are proud to provide you the post-sale support, which is the most valuable of MGI.
I think that's a really good idea. I think being able to test a product in real life is usually what sells it. Yes, thank you so much for your time, Jonathan.
Thank you very much for this invitation, and have a lovely day.
Today's episode is sponsored by MGI Tech, a leader in lab automation and multi-omics technology, driving innovation across life sciences, healthcare, and beyond. As always, thank you for tuning in to Teach Me in 10. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss more quick science bites. See you next time.